The right to equitable compensation for hospitality workers recognizes the essential role they play in driving economic growth, supporting tourism, and developing high-quality service. Employees in the sector, including hotel staff, restaurant workers, and other service personnel, who regularly face long working hours, shifting schedules, and physically and emotionally demanding conditions. So, despite these challenges, their compensation often does not fully reflect the intensity, unpredictability, and value of their work. To address this gap, the proposal to introduce a 14-month pay seeks to provide additional financial support while acknowledging the year-round dedication of hospitality workers. Unlike in employees in more stable industries, hospitality workers are frequently required to work during holidays, peak seasons, and extended hours to meet service demands. Granting a 14th-month pay not only promotes fairness but also enhance employee morale, job satisfaction, and also retention, ultimately contributing to a more sustainable, motivated, and productive workforce in the hospitality industry.
The provision proposes a 14th month pay for hospitality employees, equivalent to 1 month of basic salary and separate from the already government mandated 13th month pay. It is given annually at the end of the year to workers in hotels, resorts, restaurants, and similar establishments, either in full for those with at least 1 year of service or proportionally for shorter tenures. So, this Section 3, introduces an additional financial benefit aimed at supporting hospitality workers amid increasing living costs and recognizing the demanding nature of their jobs. Unlike the required 13-month pay, this is an extra incentive specifically for the hospitality sector. It ensures broader coverage by including regular, contractual, and seasonal employees with flexibility through pro rata computation, so even shorter term workers can still receive a fair share of the benefit.
The proposal for 14-month pay is based on existing labor laws in the Philippines that aim to protect workers and give fair wages. The Labor Code supports worker rights of proper pay and allows adding more benefits like extra monthly pay. Presidential Decree number 851 already requires a 13-month pay, so adding a 14-month follows the same idea of rewarding employees. Republic Act number 6727 ensures fair wages through wage boards, and the proposal adds more supports beyond basic salary. Republic Act number 11058 focuses on workers' safety and financial security, like extra pay also helps workers like well-being.
So, in scope and limitations, it's the 14-month pay is only for hospitality workers who are permanently employees and have worked for at least 1 year this 1 year. This means not everyone will automatically receive it, only those who meet the requirements. The benefit is not guaranteed all the time. It will only be given if the company has enough money and follows its policy and labor rules. Employees who are temporary, probationary, or new less than 1 year are usually not included. The amount and timing of the payment may also depend on how well the company is doing. In short, only qualified employees can receive the 14th month pay, and companies will give it only if they can afford it.
So here are the positive impact. First is the employee welfare. FAIR ensures hospitality workers can meet their basic needs and support their families without constant financial stress. The next one is work environment, equitable compensation builds a workplace based on fairness and trust. When staff see that the pay is equal and based on their skill and effort, jealousy and favoritism are decreased. The third one is the business operation. Companies that pay fairly keep their best people. Low turnover means the business spend less on hiring and training new staff. The last one is the guest satisfaction. Employees who are paid fairly are happier and more engaged at work. The positive energy show in their service, their patient, attentive, genuine with the guest.
Possible challenges, proposed solutions. Possible challenges. So first is financial cost. Additional expenses may strain the budget, especially for small and medium enterprises. So second is resistance from management. So business owners or leaders may oppose it due to concerns over increased operational expenses and reduced profit. So third is operational difficulties. So adjusting payroll systems, updating records, and verifying eligibility requirements may require extra time and work. So the last one is classification concerns. So challenges in properly identifying eligible employees based on tenure and employment status. So proposed solutions. So first is gradual implementation. So introduce the benefit and phase or scale it according to the business financial capacity to avoid sudden heavy cost. So second is policy adjustments. So set clear guidelines such as tenure requirements and eligibility rules and update company policies to standardize the process. So the third one is financial planning and optimization. So prepare detailed budget plans, review operational expenses, and explore cost saving measures to accommodate the new profit. So the last one is proper documentation and system updates. So organize employee records and adjust payroll systems to make computation and release efficient and accurate.
Case scenario. Maria has been a permanent housekeeping staff for over a year in a busy hotel. Due to the heavy workload and long shifts, she feels undervalued and is considering resigning to look for a job with better compensation. So in solution, because of the 14th month pay, Maria receives additional financial reward for her hard work and dedication. So these benefits motivates her to stay in the company, reducing employee turnover while maintaining high-quality service for the guests.
Employee rights focus on securing promise and mandatory benefits like 13th month pay, while employer rights allow flexibility in structuring voluntary perks like 14th month pay, creating a balanced system of accountability. From our discussion in hospitality workers, I realized that equitable compensation, such as proposed 14th month pay, bridges the gap between demanding roles and fair rewards without overstepping legal bounds. Mutual accountability drives fairness. Employees enforce entitlements. Employers innovate responsibly, perfectly aligning with the tagline Beyond Service, securing fair pay for those who serve.
Section 9 outlines how the 14th month pay policy will be enforced and monitored. Employers are responsible for integrating and properly distributing the benefit with HR departments ensuring compliance through records and audits. Oversight is supported by both internal systems and external checks from the Department of Labor and Employment or DOLE, while non-compliance may lead to penalties such as fines, legal action, or business actions. This section establishes accountability and enforcement for the policy. It places primary responsibility on employers and their HR teams to ensure accurate and timely payment. To prevent abuse or neglect, it introduces a dual monitoring system. First, internal, which are payroll audits, HR oversight, and employee feedback, and external, government inspections and complaint investigations by the Department of Labor and Employment. Additionally, The policy is not static. It includes periodic evaluations that measure its effectiveness for both employees and the businesses. This ensures the benefit improves worker welfare without harming business sustainability. Finally, it emphasizes consequences for violations ranging from financial penalties to stricter sanctions like suspension of permits, reinforcing that compliance is mandatory and not optional.
Our group realized that employees have the right to fair pay, safe working conditions, and proper benefits for their hard work. Employers also have the right to expect workers to do their jobs and well follow company rules. We learned that both sides should respect each other to create a fair and balanced workplace.
Our group realized that employee and employer rights should be balanced to create a fair and productive workplace. Employees deserve proper compensation, respect, and protection, especially in demanding industries like hospitality. At the same time, employers need to consider business capacity and sustainability when providing benefits. We understood that fair policies like the 14th month pay can benefit both sides by improving worker motivation and overall service quality.
Our group realized that the employee and employer rights are connected, not opposite. When employees are treated fairly and given benefits like more 14 months pay, they feel valued and motivated to work harder. At the same time, employee benefits because loyal and happy workers help the business grow and succeed. We learned that respect and fairness build trust between both sides. In the end, protecting these rights create win situation for everyone.
Employees' rights protect essential benefits like the mandatory 13-month pay for hospitality workers, guaranteeing fair compensation for their demanding roles, while employer rights offer flexibility to introduce perks like a tenure-based 14-month pay responsibly. Our discussions reveal how this amendment creates genuine balance, rewarding long hours and emotional labor without overwhelming business through capacity-based. Mutual accountability strengthens the system, employees uphold their entitlements, and employers innovate sustainably, fostering loyalty, reduced turnover, and elevated service standards.
Reflection. This amendment regarding the 14th month pay is very meaningful and necessary change for the hospitality industry. It recognizes the hard work, long hours, and dedication that employees gives every day, not just as a job, but as a service to the others. For me, it's not just about the extra money, but about the recognition and fairness. It shows that the rights and welfare of the workers are valued. When employees feel appreciated and financially secure, they will be more motivated to work better, stay longer in their jobs, and provide excellent service to guests. It's a win-win solution that benefits both the workers and the business.